Yeah, man, you know, it is time to regularize.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, a virgin is telling you, let's regularize. I don't know what he was trying to say, but he's in the building. So, but as well, Barbara, what were you trying to say?
Well, I was saying
Regularize.
legalize. You don't know. Let the reggae music play all over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the message crosses all over to the consumer, to the broadcaster, to the creator.
Yeah.
Let's make reggae music speak louder than it is.
Someone told me that reggae music is the music for unprivileged people. I don't know how true is that.
And the most blessed. It's the only music that can play anywhere in the world.
It's the only music.
The only genre
Yeah,
that you can find in every country of the world.
Yeah,
reggae
man.
music.
That's reggae music. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me. We're coming back from that musical break. Just like I told you when we returned, actually, we're gonna be speaking about music since it is our day, Ugandan Day. Basically, we're celebrating Ugandan music. Barbara, basically, Msajja Tubuzeko. The last time he was here, we were talking about music federation. It was jubilation time. You know, we are celebrating copyright. So right now, today, we're gonna be looking at what we call the copyright aftermath.
Yep.
Ever since omukono bagussaawo ebintu bisigadde nomo oba waliwo ekikyuseemuko, then we look at the reality kind of system, yeah, whereby the UPRS, what really went wrong, you know, and also recently we saw the UNMF, yeah, when they launched, when they signed the bill, you get, after a few days, UNMF yavaayo ku ne launching akuuma ke bayita nyange nga kano kagenda kuyambako okumonetizinga and also to track different songs over their copyright kind of system, you know, so that babalabe ekigwerawa, then later on UPRS ebalabalemu erabe ekigwa kitya ekitegeera, because UPRS is the collective society, right?
Yes.
All right. So basically, we're going to be breaking it down and also tulabe ekitateredde wekirina okola ki okutereeramuko. So Barbara, one more time, first introduce yourself the best way that you will have to introduce for somebody who is watching you, especially on this particular show. Yeah, man.
Thank you so much, Bry P and Level Up BTM family. So it's been a while, but the city, well, of course, there are always new viewers of this very powerful show. But by name, I am Rama Muyinda, also known as Barbara, reggae artist, copyright consultant, and also a talent scout.
Copyright consultant.
Yes.
Fully stamped, yeah.
So abantu tulina kati okuba specifications bamanye wawe batunonyeza, especially that now we have a working law that was assented to on the 17th of March this year.
Okay.
So basically bingi, of course, bibadde bigenda maaso mu industry. Last time when ali wano twali ku jubilation side nga tugambe bule ennaku bbiri omukulembeze ateekeko omukono.
We saw you highlighted some of the benefits.
Yep. Ne twogera ku birungi, we broke it down briefly. And yes, here we are now.
Bingi naye tetwagala nze nkyengamba Barbara, at least in a month you can spare like 2-3 Tuesdays. You be coming here. Then we try to talk about different things into the entertainment space. Since you're a consultant as well.
True.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm very open to it.
Okay.
And of course, I think just like we saw the previous artist who was here, there are so many calls. There are some videos that I post on my pages, and so many artists are interested. They are commenting. They are saying, "Why don't you give us more information and this and that?" But I promise, with BTM, abantu babereko, we shall always find time.
Every single Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right. For starters, the question is the copyright law working, or maybe it hasn't started working? That's the question.
Yes, very
As
good
a legal
question.
Yeah, man.
From the legal perspective, of course, a law begins to work from the date it is put into, officially signed onto. In practice, Uganda is known for passing very beautiful laws, but not implementing at all. Actually, our laws are implemented in Rwanda. So still you can see that the copyright is a copyright kufuna cent.
Okay.
But when you look at what the industry looks like, it feels like they confused the entire sector again. So it's like we have moved 10 steps ahead, but again we are pulling back over 20 steps behind.
Okay. What could be the problem? Is it the problem with the government itself, or maybe the problem is in the leadership side, with the music governing bodies that we do have,
Yes,
the
yes,
association,
yes.
the federation, and also the collecting society as well.
So this is off record, but I heard that recently there was an engagement in, of course, our best friend's place in Gulu there. And he was saying, ze mwasaba copyright nenjibawa. Nemusaba sente nenzibawa. So don't do what? Don't disturb me again. So that means government had a very good will to support the sector. But then when they gave us the powers to lead ourselves, it seems like there is a very big governance problem. Abantu bafuna amaanyi and they decided to step on the rest of the industry. Yeah. So there is a big problem with the leadership of the industry. Of course, that's why some of us cannot stay working in the shadow, and people think that everything is fine, but yet there is totally a big mess and risk that we are headed up to. So yes, governance issues. Government is there. Government has nothing much to do. Government is only interested in taxes. Your government yaga kusoloza misolo, and it doesn't care where you're doing what and what, as long as you don't break the law. As long as you look for money wherever, you're ne kusoloza musolo, good. So wekuwayo kaseed capital nega bawade billion tano. It expects you to have 15 billion in the next financial year. Na yate mwene mwikoma ne mugamba tetulina wadechi. Ekikumi ate nga ne bamemba bennyini bagamba tetwakola ki sente tetwazifuna. So there is a lot of lack of transparency, lack of sharing of information, inclusiveness. You see that there is a big percentage of very intellectual and elite people who have been fighting for this sector that have been sidelined, that are not anywhere in the picture of what is going on. And now, worst of all, we have seen that there is a double standards. And this is where now we are coming out to say, government, be clear. From the head of state, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, please be clear to us about your intentions for the creative sector.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay. You have talked about double standards, eh?
Yeah.
So now someone who is watching could be asking himself or herself, like, what kind of double standards that are visible, or maybe that you have noticed in there?
To begin with, there was a cry for accountability.
Yeah.
And you know what happens in circles? Circles are formed by members. Circles are run by members. They are benefited by members. They are closed by members. So a member in a circle is very, very powerful. Even one member can make a complaint and it goes up to court. So because our industry has been influenced by a lot of media and, hate speech, and, many of these artists don't know how to approach these issues. But to be specific, Ziza Bafara came out and he made loud statements.
Yes.
He was demanding, but the way he was demanding was not professional or wasn't right.
Maybe he tried the professional way.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
Out, you get?
And that's why I was saying, because our industry has been changed into that angle, I can't blame him. He had all the rights to use the language he used and, to make sure that his point comes across. But what happens? The people that he's fighting for as an individual have decided to what? Shy away and keep quiet. And that is the worst thing. Okumanya nti waliwo obuzibu ate gwe noga kasitanze bampayo miliyoni 2 wekubira wempita yokeri ku kasozi bampayo obutaano bampayo. So because there is that very bad, it's corruption. That's total corruption, in fact, and misuse of office.
But I would love to ask you,
yeah,
based on your experience and also based on your observation, do you think this industry needs to be just funded money, or maybe they need just to do structures that can really push this industry to the next level? Because at the end of the day, when they keep on investing. This is my perspective, yeah, but I stand to be corrected, yeah. So at the end of the day, if the more they continue like funding the industry by putting money into circles, don't you think someone can just go and borrow money and do his own personal things? It's not even. I feel like it's not even adding up.
This is why I was saying that the intention of government is to ensure that you people increase the way you're making money. But when you come and you shed a clear light on what is happening on the people they gave the responsibilities, then it is totally what you're saying. People decided to just hold a national institution like a musicians federation to do individual work. So already abagikulembera abamu banene tubamanyi naye bakwata ate sente zaabwe ne bazigatta mu zaaki and they failed to separate that and they have totally messed up the entire thing. But you were talking about double standards. There is something I don't want us to skip. The worst thing that is happening now is that the industry and the country is at big risk. Why? Government just passed the amended copyright law.
Yeah.
And then a few months later, we see that there is a contradiction within the provisions of those amended sections that they consulted the entire ecosystem of the industry. So there is a provision that there will be one collecting management organization on behalf of artists,
yes,
which is Uganda Performing Rights Society.
Yes.
The film people have their own, the
Yes.
book writers have their own.
Yeah.
And then, because when we went to State House, the president was inquisitive. How do you people protect your work? How do you ensure that you can monitor your work and then you protect it and you distribute it equitably where no one is feeling cheated? And he was saying, I have 10,000 cows, but I can know if a cow goes, where it's going, how I can get skin from it, sell the horns, do this and that and that. But you people temumanyi. Ogenda bugenzi mu studio, no kolencha, hiti, TV, blah, blah, blah. Ngomwana wakugambi wanoze, mukama, sindika busindisi, you know. That's the mentality we have. So now that's why there was a suggestion that no, the problems we have been having and why they've been cursing UPRS and not trusting it is because there is no monitoring system.
But we saw the money. My producer, I don't know whether you can get me that Eddie Kenzo ngaina ka tracking device aka kanyange. Eddie Kenzo ne naka tracking device aka kanyange, because according to the president himself, Mr. Eddie Kenzo, he said that using that kind of system is going to help artists, you know, get to know, like, on TV you've been played this way, or in the nightlife you've been played this way, kumbaga you've been played this way. And basically our question was like, how are they going to really try to make sure that this thing works?
So there's been a system like this happening with Song Boost. I think you know Song Boost.
Yeah,
Song Boost does the same
only
thing.
operates on internet.
Yes,
that's
fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you another example. There is also another similar practice that has been happening with UCC. UCC has its own monitoring system for the broadcasters.
Which is easy,
you know?
Because it is easy to track that in Uganda we have like 200 radio stations and maybe 100 TV stations.
Yes.
You employ people,
yes,
which is easy to monitor. But
yes,
right now you have over thousands of places that are playing music.
Tens of thousands.
Yes.
Yeah, tens of thousands of places, yes. So because this is the international practice, yeah? Internationally, you see that they developed those devices in the 80s, 70s. They've been working under that system. So for us, we are just adopting these things. But what I wanted to make clear is that we are not against the system. Everyone welcomed that system because it was a suggestion of the president himself. The president is the one who brought that idea, and he said, let me give you my science team so that you can develop a system that can help you track how your work is being used. And everyone clapped and everyone was happy. Now, why? When you're saying Eddie Kenzo came and launched it, yes, that is very okay.
Nyange.
They did that, and Nyange and what, and yes. But now, yeah, nga producer wa Kanoonya, njagala era abalabi baffe bakiteeke mu mutwe nti ate abantu abalaunchinga akuuma kano nabo basambi ba mupiira.
Basambi ba mupiira.
So we are in the same field. Fena tusamba ate be bagenda okubeera baki?
Waliwo okusamba omupiira.
Barefu. Okategedde nkugamba.
Waliwo okusamba omupiira naye nga wasibye akapapula. It is easy to miss the ball just because wasibye goal.
Exactly.
You get?
That is one of the biggest issues. In fact, there's a problem of in the same space because the issues I was raising internally, yet me am saying, ogenda kuonona future y'abaana. Okitegeera tetuyinza kumala gakola things illegally and informally nga tetugamba we are formalizing the sector. So akakekuma ka Nyange, but also you should know that this is being frauded or being misused as a copyright management system. Yet this device only detects sound.
It only
detects
like Shazam?
Some.
Like the way
it has that Shazam kind of technology.
Which is okay as well.
So how are you going to
Because
detect the videos?
Yeah.
How are you going to detect book writers? How are you going to detect movies? How are you going to detect?
And you see now,
So-
this is now we are dealing with the music itself.
So it cannot.
The
be
music,
copyright.
and listen, we are dealing with the music. That means music deals with sound.
Yes.
You can't just do a music and without sound.
Yes.
So it is easy when someone plays a visual, then sound will also be tracked. Which is
What I'm saying.
yeah.
The device is a music detecting device.
Yes.
It cannot be a copyright management system.
It only works for the artist. Music artist.
So they are bringing the device. Yes, tuchagala kagenda tuyambako.
Yes.
But then the broader picture they are pushing is what?
The-
Collective management.
of the whole system.
Aha.
Katikize mu Uganda. Muno device eno esinga kukolera nnyo abendu.
Omulimu gwayo
Emulimu gwayo
bakulondoola
eno
music.
Ate bo basirika agenda y'ekintu kyonna wa oli muwandiisi oba oli ki otegeera as long as you're a creative.
You're creative.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that means abalala sector that tezigenda ganyirwamu kyokati bakipushingira wamu.
Already but realizing that we tried to Bagamba before was a big blunder, so now they are trying to fix the gaps, but still it's hard.
Yeah.
We have to go back to the drawing board. Secondly, where I said that there was a big contradiction with the law, where the law establishes UPRS, but then this system also has come and it is saying our 3 major roles will be to register music, which is a role of URSB. Secondly, it will collect and it will distribute. Has it become UPRS?
Yes.
So now
That
they want
means
to-
what you're saying is zigenda kuba eliminated indirectly.
tezijja kuba zebagezaako kola zebabadde bakiyisizaawo singa tetukyogerako singa tetwabuuka ate kino kirala ekirize. So they are trying to create that, but with the awareness of the artists, and if you ask the real questions like you're doing, then we shall secure a lot of government money expenditures and also taxpayers money.
Okay. Sometimes I don't want to speak about individuals, but
Yeah.
let me just ask you something, you know. Okay, it's okay that Katanikia top boss, you know, the president of this country. I think he did the right thing, like implementing the law, signing the bill,
Yeah.
which was something nice. We are so happy. Even other people
Yeah.
who are willing to invest in music, we are happy.
Yeah.
Then, what is the other flip side? Yeah, General Sally.
Yeah.
Because General Sally, he has been like the patron of the industry.
Yeah, he's the best friend of the industry.
Yeah, Isagir. So, yeah, yambia ate industry.
Era zino complaints zeni mukogerako wano zigenda kuddayo ewuwe. Era General Salim Saleva mbi totugoba tumanyi wakowa ensonga zino, but we do not know if you're behind it anyway. We do not know, because I don't think something like this can happen without the big people in the country knowing that there is a problem that is going to be caused in the future, big risk. We are saying that the moment you put 2 systems to send to Solose on behalf of artists, and then one which is having the management system, the monitoring device, which of the monitoring device has been the biggest problem of what? UPRS. People have been complaining, because UPRS does not have a system of what?
Tracking.
Of tracking. So this
But
system was supposed to be developed and given to UPRS. Naye ate bo bagideveloping, ate ne bagamba
How does
bakole.
it track?
It has been sampling. It has been doing sampling, you know, and that's why they, like 2 years ago, I think, they gave out, when they were distributing, they distributed a flat rate, because they didn't know who was making what where. You understand? So ne bagamba sente zetusoloza banayi katuzibawe ate tebasoloza nti just bwe batyo. They do licensing, they do what is it called? Publishers,
Yes.
giving publishing, and then also the digital collections and the physical collections. So olaba nti ebifo ebikozesa music biba bingi nnyo. But with the physical collections, device kabadde kakola ki, because there are too many, like you say, too many bars, too many restaurants, too many hotels, too many supermarkets, too many
events as
So,
well. Nangi
too
nayo
many
kwanjula
events, you know.
masuka,
So awo bino ebintu ndowooza bizze ddala nga bi-affectinga government. Abantu ne balaba nti batuse mu maaso eyo enguzi nekwata ate nga government yakiyingira dda tekyasobola kudda mabega. So what we know, we have realized that the people who are leading this initiative or who have been given responsibility to roll out the system have put a layer on the government's eye, where they are saying that everything that deals with Ugandan music.
Kale mukiziringa omuntu wa wansi okitegeera bulungi abakulembeze.
Aha.
Yeah.
Abakulembeze
abali responsible, right?
Aha.
Yes.
Abavunaanyizibwa. Abakulembeze abavunaanyizibwa ku kana akuuma ke muwulira bwate baabika amaaso ga gavumenti ne bagigamba nti ensonga zonna ezikwatagana ne music wa Uganda mu Uganda yonna zibeere nga zijjawa ewaffe ku federation. Ekikyamu ennyo kubanga tukimanyi bulungi nti abayimbi abasinga tebakola ki tebaliyo.
Barbara, I see you a real reggae artist.
Yes, I.
Because some people say like reggae music is rebel music.
Yeah, man.
Where there is injustice,
yeah, man,
you find reggae music.
True that.
You understand? So,
that.
yeah, man. So people like you in the system, hey,
yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man.
Yeah, light is key.
And I appreciate the feedback because ever since I started this campaign, a lot of people have been, even big artists I cannot mention, are saying, please talk about these issues before they get worse. Some of them are afraid of their brands.
Yes.
And you know all that. So we shall. Please
Jesus.
thank you for the opportunity to be able to share.
Okay. Before we call it a wrap as well, you know. Now let's talk about. You were talking about something like of double taxation.
Yeah.
How does it come about in this copyright era? Yeah.
So the double taxation will come that musicians already are taking off 30% of what UPRS is collecting. UPRS is the only organization in the law that was given that mandate. Legally. So now, this new system that is trying to do this has no policy, has no provision in the constitution, no, the copyright law. It is nowhere legally. It is just out of the blue being brought there. So now imagine how they are going to take off our 30%, and then these people come and they say they are also taking off a percentage for collecting and distributing. And you know what has happened? They are saying they are also going to become distributors. So they want to do all the roles in one place.
Yeah, which is a good thing. If they become distributors of our very own music, I think it will be a very good thing whereby it will be so easy, maybe even the rate, because these other distributors you may find that because maybe they're expensive.
So I'm here as a lawyer, Bry P. I don't want you to confuse your viewers.
Hey.
There is nothing good in being illegal.
Hey.
You know? So they cannot be a federation that is known for collecting members and then they go into the business of distributing music. That is another total copyright infringement that they are doing and an illegality. And then they
maybe
go into
they are doing what we call
and
cooperation. They would love to cooperate with
you should really go and take an interview from them, then you'll find out the true intention. You know? Because the country has a problem of, you know, not looking at the nitty-gritties, those small issues. And that's why you see many people sign and come back later and say,
okay.
So we want the artists,
Barbara is giving me a task. I need to go look out for those leaders.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask them some questions. And those questions are going to be answered live on television.
Yep.
So basically, I'm going to spare a day, either next week or the other
specifically for the copyright management system against UPRS.
Yes.
And you see what they are trying to do.
All right.
Yeah, you'll find out that the answers are all zeroing into Bakoleche Wagala. And you know what? The worst thing actually, the last information we received is that they are already installing these devices. There is a budget that has already been given to them, I think of up to 3 billion shillings to go and distribute this system without sensitizing the people, the bar owners, the you know, all the stakeholders. And then wherever they are going to place these devices, they are telling the people, do not pay the UPRS license. Can you imagine?
And also,
so this is very wrong.
The other challenge I found in the entire system is because I believe like the best way to inform the public it is through using media, right?
Yeah.
So basically, I had an opinion whereby I feel like if I told these guys organize the workshop and call different music media personalities, DJs, MCs, and also they do a seminar teaching them how the thing operate.
Yeah.
Because you're going to find like me, I'm having an artist, I'm just teaching them how even this thing normally operates.
Omusajja obwedde omubuuza ano ng'agamba ndi registered nga manager agamba wa mu UPRS nedda taliyo. So
yagamba oluyimba owninga because yagenda wa Harvard skills. Yeah, so I think we still have a huge problem.
Yeah,
and
we really need to keep the conversation going, but still calling out to please, because for us we are not just noisemakers. We have already written the letters. The letters have gone to the ministry. They've gone to State House. They've gone everywhere. We are saying do not continue with this process until we have a working document. All we need is a dialogue. We don't want to fight the federation. We don't want to fight anyone. We want to have a proper working document with clear roles. Otherwise, they are making institutions fight.
Like the other time when we were celebrating Heroes Day, I told you what a hero is. So our brother is willing to die, but fighting for the right cause. You get?
Yeah.
Yeah. Barbara Shaika never kuwayo to
but it's more important to say these things. So it's better not to be real. Me, I'm real. I'm Rastafari, and Jai is always guiding and protecting.
Now, to the leaders, I think we need to create transparency so that everybody really benefits. Because at the end of the day, so what Barbara is fighting for right now is not going to help himself, but it's going to help the entire generation.
Yep.
Yeah, man. If the system is right, everything goes like the way it's supposed to be.
Yep.
You get?
Yep.
So are you ready to be a hero of this campaign that you have started?
Me, I'm already there, man. I'm already a hero. Jah already say, man, shine the light, move Rasta. Yeah. So me there, me have the flag and big up on yourself. Whoever is saying we are moving on the right path, let us go. Whoever thinks they can do anything, you're fighting Jah, because the message has already reached the right people that I'm aiming at.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So Barbara, because we are out of time.
Yeah.
So look straight into the camera and let us know when are you coming back, because at the end of the day we need to teach guys how to register their music and how the best way they can really
copyright is very broad. There's a lot we have to talk about.
So when?
Yeah. So once again, my name is Rama Muinda. Barbara is the stage name. And I would like to declare that I'll be here every Tuesday.
Next Tuesday you are
possible. Here. So I'll be here next Tuesday. We shall continue the discussion. And I wish to also use this platform to seek for the attention of government officials, the public secretary, permanent secretary, Minister of Gender, the newly appointed cabinet minister, Honorable Lieutenant General Henry Tumukunde. Please listen to our cry. We have written to you officially, and please just respond to us. Give us a chance to come and hear from us, because we have a lot of people behind us who believe that we are fighting for the right cause.
Definitely.
Yeah, and then the musicians, please don't shy away. Please, it is your work, it is your money, it is your future that you need to protect. Yeah.
All right, just like how he has assured you, even next Tuesday to Tulina. So basically, you guys, you can get to know more about copyright here. You understand? Because right now we are in the era of corporate aftermath. So good enough, we shall have him next week, Tuesday. So my DJ, do you have anything that you love to tell the world before we call it a wrap? Do you have a party plot as well? Me, I'm going to be home chilling today.
Today I'm also going to be at home. Yeah.
All right. So basically, I'm going to be on Chills. Barbara, big reggae artist. Every single Tuesday, he has signed it that he's going to be here as we try to.
So every Friday, people think the reggae is not set up. So make me come maybe Friday.
Okay, let me see this.
Make me do it.
Are you okay this Friday?
Yeah.
Are you okay this Friday?
I'm in Kampala, yeah.
All right. As long as you're in Kampala. All right. Friday, we always embrace music for the society. 4
p.m.
Yeah.
Aye.
All right.
Perfect.
Keep it locked into BTM Television Uganda. From this other side, I remain yours truly, Bry P S, the name that you can trust. Keep yourself locked into BTM Television Uganda. We shall be right back tomorrow as we celebrate African music. Good enough, our brother has given us a light about copyright and how it is being handled so far. Okay? Okay. Blessed evening, ladies and gentlemen. See you tomorrow when I see you.